From my heart, I thank my nominators, and I thank this university, my alma mater, for this great honor. I learned so much here. I made lifelong friends whom I still love very much, and some of whom are here today. And as Principal Wolf mentioned, it was at CFRC I discovered what I was going to do with my life. And I thank Steve Cutway and Dave Cunningham for your superb guidance and the opportunities that you created. I wouldn't have enjoyed the miraculously long career I've had at the CBC. I've been there for 40 years, and a publicist sent out a little piece of paper and added an extra 0 to the 40. So I've been a broadcaster at the CBC for 400 years, and every day has been different, so it's been a great pleasure. I understand too, Principal Wolf, that you have a radio program at CFRC called Dark Glasses. The CBC is always looking for new programs. Perhaps you could take it national. My fellow graduates, you are the superstars today. And this is your day. It's a great day. It's not raining. You look amazing. You are amazing. And you're ready. Are you ever? As I stand before you, I'm haunted by the words of the former governor of New York State, Mario Cuomo, who said convocation speakers should think of themselves as the dead body at an old-fashioned Irish wake. They need you in order to have the party, but no one expects you to say very much. However, I too would like to pass along a few things that I've learned in the last 63 years. Graduates, I'd like you to imagine that you are where I am right now, say in the year 2047 or 2050 or beyond. What would you be telling the graduating class? I'm asking you to imagine your life story. With this rite of passage in the stellar narrative that is you, you come to a turning point, something you most assuredly will face as you enter into the worlds of business, finance, and management. Put your thumb on today's page and jump ahead to the later chapters. What will the intervening story of your life be like? Some chapters of my life involve some truly dreadful romantic failures, and the setting for some of them were a few blocks from here, which is kind of terrifying, but not altogether uninteresting. But that's another story. From the time I graduated until this moment, there are certainly some things I wish I could rewrite or delete. And usually they involve the risks that I didn't take, the path not taken, because I didn't think I could cut it. And that was probably true, but I wish I'd gone for it anyway. David Flaherty, who is British Columbia's first privacy commissioner, received an honorary doctorate of laws at the University of Victoria. And when he addressed convocation, he talked about accepting offers for positions that he was not qualified for. He listed a few and then said, "In none of those cases was I overly blessed with preparatory knowledge." But he said yes, and they were incredibly rich times in his life, times of great learning, and he grew into those roles. My middle chapters are about ascending a career ladder and achieving success and enjoying the rewards that had come with some risk. But I lost a sense of what really mattered to me, and I plunged into a long and very public depression. Through it, I lost some friends, but the ones who stayed with me pulled me out of the cave. I salute all the work that this university has done to try to eradicate the stigma of mental illness. It makes me very proud of my alma mater. It's important to talk about things that are hard to talk about, and you don't dodge that ball. Another thing that is hard to talk about is the true history of this country. But shining the disinfectant light of truth on it is essential to our future. As was mentioned in, I think, what will be my funeral eulogy, in 2011, I was invited to be an honorary witness to the work of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, a commission called for by survivors and the families of the residential school era. And I applaud those survivors and the intergenerational survivors for their leadership, dignity, passion, graciousness, humility, and patience. When I was asked, I had no idea what being an honorary witness meant. I was not overly blessed with preparatory knowledge. Witnessing is about being so receptive to the truth that not only what you thought you knew changed, you change. It means to observe and listen deeply, and there is a reason that ear is 3/5 of the word heart. It means to be a keeper of that story and share it so widely that when falsehoods are spoken, truth will emerge from lies. You stand for truth. You are all witnesses today to a singular rite of passage. You will always be able to say, this happened, I was there, I saw it, and I took it into my heart. The role of witness has given me a focus to my life, an electrical charge I didn't have before, and it is the grand project that gets me out of bed in the morning when I'd really rather pull the blanket over my head. This is where my narrative became something that I would want to read. It was humbling. I made a lot of mistakes, mostly when I should have been listening, I was talking, and not understanding that even silence can tell a very big story. This time in my life has been like adding wasabi to just plain raw fish. Tears have flowed, but the wasabi has made it so much more interesting. You are inheriting a lot of environmental, economic, and empowerment challenges. Challenges that you did not sign up for, but I know you are up for them, even if you don't know that yet. You will find a place where values, core principles, and interests intersect by using the critical thinking skills that you have honed here at Queen's. The chapters where you take on those challenges will be such page turners. Fellow graduates, I wish you continued curiosity, conviction, and courage. I wish you wonder and wisdom and wasabi. I also wish you love. When you approach the great projects that you will take on, ask yourself this great question that comes from the great American philosopher Tina Turner. What's love got to do with it? Where is the love in what I'm doing? Love is a risk, but take it. The poet Patrick Overton said, "When you walk to the edge of all the light you have and take the first step into the darkness of the unknown, you must believe that one of two things will happen. There will be something solid for you to stand upon, or you will be taught to fly." That something is love. And what's love got to do with it? Everything. Graduates, in the book of you, the prologue has been written, the acknowledgements, your family, your friends, supporters, and teachers, they're all being thanked, especially today. You're in control of the next chapter, and the rest of the story is yours. I can't wait to read your life. May it be a runaway bestseller. Thank you very much.